never slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, speaking fast, I can roast, I can gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Hello, this is my Haojin Warrior, a bike that I'll probably never sell. If I do, I'll probably buy another Haojin Warrior, as you can see from my environment here, from these clips. The super lightweight of this bike makes it so easy to handle, so confidence inspiring, if I can use those words. Don't have to like go like, oh no, I have to slow down, I'm going to fall or whatever. Umeumia? Kimeteleza bana. Uko na hakika? You can just leave your hand on the throttle and just keep going. You can handle it. Just yeah. You know. No fear. That can be pretty comforting sometimes. Tumechukua the wrong way. Tumechukua the wrong way, but I think itakuwa tu sawa. Hapana, Yama siwezi pitishia hapa. Sidhani. Wacha tuone huko mbele. Yama hawa inaudhi sana hapa. Wakiwa na matope tu kidogo, sinajua sina matairi. Although ni pako tu sawa. But kama unaona bai bodaboda zinapita, inamaanisha sikubaya, sina hona. Tabia hiyo bana. Mtu wa baiskeli bana. But si babaya sana. But with the Yamaha itakuwa kubaya. Kwani wako na baiskeli zote mbili? Oh, wako wawili. Eh? Watu wasaidie pia sisi. Baiskeli man. Okay, hatutakuja na huku. With the XT we won't come with it through here. Itabidi nimechafua viatu. Cha tuone kanta. Siwezi. Sasa itabidi nimechafua viatu ama tugeuke. Ukishuka sitakuwa na traction. We're going to get the XT. We're not coming back through here. I wonder how those guys with the bicycle made it to there. The problem is this road is so rough, and it's a hilly. It's an incline. It's at an incline. We've made it. Woo! Luckily, I've seen this before I got the XT. That would have just been the worst. When the road is perfectly dry, this bike completely knocks the Haujinori out of the park, even in off-roads, regardless of its weight. I would say probably thanks to its weight. But the moment the road is muddy, that's it. Now, am I saying that that one is better than this? The short answer is yes. The long answer is, it depends. Let me explain. This is not the biggest gripe in the world with these bigger bikes, but it can definitely make them very annoying. Oh yeah. So right here I'm trying to show just how easy it is to manhandle the bloody Haujinori. Stop. Oh, neutral, I mean. Tried to do this with the XT, it completely refused. I don't know if I have the clips. If I do, I'm playing them right now. Okay, that was a success. So as you can see there, it's very easy to manhandle this bike, obviously because of its weight and size. The size not really much, but mostly weight. This is a very big positive for this. You would actually think that it's a small deal, but it actually gets very annoying if you always have to handle a big ass bike on terrains like this. See, I'm actually out of breath, and this is only 138 kilograms. See just how easy it is to bully the bike around. It's so light. This is one of the main reasons why it's so easy to do a wheelie with it, despite it being a weak 200cc piece of shit, as one would expect at a measly 10 horsepower. Unlike the NK250 at a fat juicy 28 horsepower, that bike is far more powerful than this one, like leagues more powerful. Being so light makes it such that you're not afraid of getting into sticky situations. This one, on the other hand, you have to be more creative. Sometimes even small pebbles can be an obstruction if you have to move the bike, especially in reverse. I do love the power of the bike, so much so that it makes it all worth it. With this bike in these roads, you can just decide to rev it. The XT, for example, will perform much better than this one, even on this road, but it'll just be aching in your head, like something is going to get damaged. It's going to be expensive to fix. It's not a good feeling. Why are we slowing down so much? Just look at how terrible these roads are. Imagine this being your daily commute. No bike stands a chance. Even the hardcore off-roads, you'll have to be doing quite a bit of maintenance every now and again. The suspension seals, the nuts, the bolts that will be getting lost. Even in my XT, I actually almost lost my foot peg for the pillion. That was so annoying. Luckily it has 2 screws. Otherwise I would be having to try and fabricate another one. It's not something very complicated to make, but still it will just be pretty annoying. Now on to the main reason for which to buy the 200 and skip the XT, i.e. 600s. Money. First of all, don't buy these bikes new. They are way too expensive. Absolutely zero value for money. Let the rich guys do that job. They use it a little bit, get tired, and then sell it to us at a much lower price. Be smart, my guys. Most of them cost enough to actually be able to invest and change your life, because too much money, like 1.3 million, anything above 1 million, no, too much money. I would even say 550,000 should be your max, maybe 600,000. Anything more than that, come on. There are very good deals out here, so you just look for them. These bikes basically last forever. The story of lifespan should be nowhere near the list of things that you should be concerned with. This one, for example, 75,000 kilometers. And this is the second engine. The first one got blown up for whatever reason. I didn't even care to ask, because it doesn't really matter, the mileage. The thing runs like a charm. The frame is as sturdy as ever. Someone behind me who thinks it's very fast. Okay, my friend, let us go. Let us go. Mark what? The fake one. The Haojin Warrior, on the other hand, have you arrived? The Haojin Warrior, on the other hand, the thing has barely done a quarter of what this one has done at 30,000 kilometers. There's so many distractions today. God damn it. The thing has already started wobbling, the Haojin Warrior. The thing has already started wobbling. You can just feel the cheapness of the bike. You know it's not going to last for as long as this one. Coming straight out of the Warrior, this bike feels significantly sturdier, significantly better. You can just feel the better quality of the bike. These suspensions are top notch. If they weren't as sturdy as they are there, that would have been a pretty bad day. That doesn't really mean that the Warrior's lifespan is very low. It will live long enough to see you advance in life, from a poor schmuck to a rich schmuck, and you may actually end up enjoying this more than the bigger bikes like the XT, mostly because of the obviously finances like fuel, maintenance cost, spare parts availability, and so forth and so forth. Like this bad boy here does it does around 25 kilometers per liter, while the XT does around 12. This is the state of our shitty roads. This is why you can't have anything other than an off-road here. Going from here to Nairobi with the XT 3000, it's over. Your fuel is finished, you have to put again. But this one, 2000 bob, you're going to Nairobi and you're coming back. That's such a massive difference, it's not even close. With the XT, you actually get so expensive, it beats the purpose of the bike. The bike is meant for long journeys, maybe a bit of racing because it's an enduro. But if you do any of that, although one thing you can't dispute is that the XT powers is amazing. It's super addictive. It actually makes you want to ride it every day. Unfortunately, the moment that light comes up, the fuel light, all that excitement is relatively neutralized. Of course you still enjoy, but at the back of your head it's like, man, I can't push this bike. How Jin Hawk?
I used to be very afraid of maintenance of these machines. I used to think regular mechanics couldn't change minor things like the brakes, the oil, the air filter, the spark plug and so forth. I don't even touch my Haojin Warrior. Even with spark plugs, I really don't like touching the bikes. Just let the fundis do the job. I really hope this wind is not obstructing me. Turns out, most actually can. I don't really encourage it, but it's not really the worst thing in the world. Like this one, for example, I once took it to a car wash. The thing refused to start once I was done. So I didn't want to push it, and I didn't want to put it in a lorry because I'm a cheap bastard. It would have actually cost me quite a bit. So I just asked around, and I was shown some relatively good fundis who actually were able to test what was wrong. We actually thought it was the battery or the spark plug, but it was none of them. They were able to find out that it was the regulator. And we actually put in a regulator for a Haojue. And surprisingly, it works until today.
So it goes without saying that I did buy a good unit because it has no problems and all that. When you go buy this bike second-hand, especially when it's too cheap, please make sure you go with a good fundi that will check the bike. They don't have to do a lot, they just have to turn it on, maybe ride it a little, and they'll tell you if there's a problem. Good fundis, I'm talking about good fundis. Yeah, because some people just sell these things because they can't afford to maintain them. Something is wrong with the bike, they can't fix, or it's very expensive, and so forth and so forth. And some of the spare parts here are so expensive that they are like worth the entire bike or something. Like if you saw the GoPro video that I posted, I explained how the Ninja 300 engine was bust. That engine, if you want something that you will be sure with, it will cost you around 220,000 bob. You can get a bloody NK250 at a good deal with that price, so you should be very careful. If you're not, you may end up having a very bad day. You spend money and now you can't sell it unless you too try to con someone else, which can prove to be very difficult.
So, which one should you buy? To be honest, I believe it should be both. One is very cheap but very weak. The other, very expensive but very powerful. Both can be useful, like very useful in very different scenarios. But if I have to pick one, it will without a doubt be the 200cc's. The value for money far outweighs the thrill and all that you get from the bigger bikes. But if you do have the money, hands down go for the bigger bikes. They are so much more fun, so much more everything, more powerful and all that. It's not even a debate. Stay safe, ride safe. Canadian adventurer. I fancy myself a good rider, but I actually never do any extreme shit with the bike. Oh yeah, man. Can we do this? Yeah, I think we can. Can we do this? Yeah. I think inaweza shuka na hapo. Inaweza.
Why not? Why not? Mbona isiwezi na ni haujinori? I'm very good at balancing. This is an off-road bike. We do not use conventional roads.